Hi, Bretman. How's it going?
I'm good, Mr. Raffy. How are you? Thanks for having me.
No, thank you for taking the time out to talk to me. I know you must have a busy day ahead of you. And
I don't. What are you talking about? I have all day.
I know times are really crazy right now, but it's always still nice to connect and talk to people. So thank you again.
Thank you. I agree. I have not seen people for a while, so it's always nice, even through the screen. So thank you.
Hmm.
Thank you as well.
Yeah. I guess just to kick things off, I was wondering if you could talk a little about what made you want to take this leap into reality, into a reality series. I know you're pretty open, honest, and transparent with your fans already online, like on your YouTube channel and Instagram stories. But what made you want to like do that pivot into like a whole series?
To be honest with you, in my own little head that I have, in my little brain, I've always felt like I was the reality star, and I've always been treating YouTube and Vine and Twitter and Instagram and all these social media outlets as if they were my reality show. And especially in my stories, so to be honest with you, in my head, I've always had a reality show. And so with MTV and taking the leap to graduate into reality, it was almost like a no-brainer. Like I have to do it because I've always felt like I was a reality star. So might as well step into that world. And it was fun. It was definitely really fun.
You manifested it.
I definitely did.
Yeah. Um, and speaking myself as a Filipino-American viewer, and my grandparents are from Ilocos. They're
Are you Ilocano?
I was
Well, obviously.
I was born in Manila actually, but I grew up in I grew up in California, so I'm a California girl. You can tell from the
Period.
accent.
Marunong ka mag-Tagalog?
No,
Oh, okay. Well, you understood, so.
kunti lang. Like I can understand it, but like I can't like speak it. So,
Yeah.
but like, sorry, that was a that was a tangent. Um, what was it like to just I guess bring like Filipino representation to like the reality space, especially since Filipino Americans are like the second largest Asian ethnic group in the country, but I feel like we're largely ignored, and
Yes.
like, but it was so weird to see, like, not weird, weird in a good way, to see like you and your Filipino friends and your family and your mom like talk to each other and like getting like show their kids their lives like on camera. That was like so strange. When you talk about like igado and everything, I was like, oh my
Yeah.
god. So can you talk a little about that and like what's that like bringing that representation?
My culture, I think Filipinos are just always just a crazy people. And I feel like I wanted to share that with the world. And I feel like I've always been sharing my culture um, with the world. And I agree with you that Filipinos are not really represented that much in media. Like even in cartoons, like I didn't even see any cartoons that look like me, let
Mm-hmm.
alone like reality shows. I didn't see any reality TV stars that looked like me until I started watching Drag Race and I saw Manila.
Yeah.
And back then, I think Manila's obviously in season 2, and I was sixth grade at the time. And that's really when it clicked in my head that I literally could do it too.
Mm-hmm.
And after I saw Drag Race, I immediately was so captivated in the media realm. And so YouTube happened. And back then, YouTube wasn't even really a thing. I didn't even think it was a place where I could make money or let alone make it my career. And the word influencer wasn't even a thing. I just remembered watching so much YouTube videos. And I remember the first ever beauty space was all filled with Asian women. And and if you're around at the time, you would know Bub's Beauty, Michelle Phan.
Love Michelle Phan.
And so the beauty realm was
Mm.
pioneered by Asian women. And so in my head, I was like, I love makeup, I love skincare, I love anything that has to do with beauty. I've always been surrounded by beauty. And us Filipinos, you know us, we love pageants. And that's
Mhm.
the type that I grew up in. And my grandma has always been so supportive of me. And I grew up in a family where being gay wasn't frowned upon. I was always encouraged to be myself. Nothing but encouragement from my family. And we would literally go to church. And I was literally 6 years old going to church with blush on my face because
Wow.
because I was watching my grandma put makeup on for church and she put blush on my face. And I would go to church feeling so fucking fishy, ready to pray.
Yeah.
Like literally, I'm not even making this up. I would literally go to church feeling so fishy with blush. And so going back to the YouTube realm, I was like, I'm Asian too. I might not be a girl, but I have so much beauty knowledge and I really that's really why I stepped into the social media realm, or YouTube to be exact, is because I felt like I could do it too. I might be a boy, but I could teach people how to be beautiful, and I fucking did that.
You did do that, and it's always nice to see a queer Filipino like do the damn thing. So I love it. And even like the most visible celebrities and influencers just must have their moments where they're like, I need my privacy. I want to get the fuck away from everyone. Did you ever have reservations about like all these cameras being around constantly and like showcasing you and your family and like your daily life and anything like that?
Right before MTV, obviously, and the show, I the camera that was always in front of me was my own camera, and so I had control of what I showed the world, and you know, and with the show, it's not my cameras, it's not my editing, it's I don't have control of what's going to be shown with the world, and I think that's the biggest difference with filming a reality show and thinking you have a reality show, is that one or the other, you're in control of one, and the other is the other people is in control of it.
Did you get used to it right away, or was it something you had to like adjust to?
I think I want to say I got used to it right away, because it got to a point where it got overwhelming, and in my head I'm just like, okay, it's a reality show, just act like there's no fucking camera.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's my biggest tip. You didn't ask for tips about reality show, because who the hell is fucking filming a reality show? But I would say it's good to always forget that the camera is not there. And if you really want to show your authentic self, then, you have to act like no one's there.
Mm-hmm. And you and Princess, your sibling dynamic is like my favorite. Like I'm with that with my siblings too. Like a lot of Filipino kids are. We like make fun of each other and just roasting each other.
Yes, that's just how we grew up.
Yeah. So it's like
that's how we show love.
Yeah. So it's like just take this journey with them, because like obviously it's daunting to do a reality show, but at least you have like your family behind you. So what's that like?
Getting my mom involved was probably the hardest part, because I had to convince her to be a part of the show, because she doesn't know. She's never really in front of like the camera. So even now, like, she doesn't like to be in my YouTube videos. And so, you know what I told her to get her on the show? I told her that Philippines was going to see it.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh my gosh, I could be a local star. And I'm like, Mom, you could be a fucking world star, but okay. She thinks she's gonna be like a town hero.
Yeah.
So that's why she did the show, because I told her Philippines was gonna see it. She doesn't even know that the world was gonna see it. But my sister, my sister, she's gonna fucking do whatever I fucking tell her. Also, as much as I was manifesting this show, my sister has always been manifesting this show with me. And in my own little world, like, my sister will always be my co-star, and there's no way that I'm going anywhere in the world without my sister. There's no way that I'm going to be successful without my sister, because ultimately I really would not have this success without my sister and me slapping her across the head that went viral.
Yeah.
So, without me slapping her, without my sister's head there, I would not be Bretman Rock today. So
I could see you and your mom on like a teleserie or something.
Especially my mom would definitely be the contrabida.
Yeah. And I guess just to wrap things up, Valentine's Day is around the corner, and the show you mentioned you're just newly single. I know we're still in like COVID pandemic times, but do you have any special Valentine's Day plans? Are you gonna sign into some DMs? What's the tea?
Right now, I'm not really looking for a relationship. I'm looking for a Valentine's date, and we'll see where that goes. But like you said, it's COVID, and really, I can't really be going out around this time. And it's good, because I'm enjoying my own company. I'm newly single. Well, not really. It's been like fucking half a year already. I can't really say I'm newly single, but I have just been kind of enjoying my time by myself. And I think that's what I missed the most when I was in a relationship, is my time with myself. And I think right now I just need to fall in love with Bretman Rock. And that's my main priority. But, a cute little ear wouldn't hurt nobody, because I love talking about myself. And, talking about myself with someone would be nice, but, not a must.
Yeah. One day we'll hoe out again too.
Yeah.
Well, again, Bretman, that's all the time I have left. But congrats again on the series. Can't wait for people to watch it, and you're hilarious. It's so funny to talk to you.
Thank you so much, Raffy. It was so nice talking to you. Finally, a fucking Filipino interviewed me today.
Finally, period.
Finally, I was waiting for one.
I can't tell you how many like journalist rooms I've been in where it's like all white, so it's good to talk Filipinos. So
Don't even get me started.
have a good one,
Thank you,
Bretman.
Raffy. Aloha.
Mabuhay.
Mabuhay.